That's a Boeing 787 Dreamliner in full IndiGo livery. Did IndiGo secretly launch a long-haul division overnight? Well, not exactly. I just flew on IndiGo's only Dreamliner from Bangkok to Delhi, and it was not what I expected. From a surprise IFE screen to a seat that actually reclines to a snack box that didn't taste like cardboard. This was no ordinary IndiGo flight. But is it really IndiGo? Or is it just an illusion wrapped in blue paint? Let's dive in. Sawadee Krah and a good afternoon from Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Airport.
And beautiful welcome to the new terminal of Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Airport. So there's the SAT1, the satellite terminal 1 over here where I am right now, and my flight departs from gate S120, so from gate S11 to S128 the flights depart from this terminal over here, and you can see the older Suvarnabhumi terminal from here as well. The good variety of aircraft as well, obviously being the Asia's largest hub. So pretty excited to fly on IndiGo basically. It's my first time and actually on the one of the wide body aircraft that IndiGo has. The other one, IndiGo, for those of you who don't know, like if you're living under an A380 sized rock, I would just like to say that IndiGo at least 2 777-300 like about a year ago from Turkish, which operate from Istanbul, and IndiGo also recently damp-leased Norse 787-9 their fleet, which having just one aircraft, just doing to and fro flights from Bangkok. So today I will be flying on one of them. So let's see what the interior is like. Is it any different? Because IndiGo damp-leased this one, so I want to see like what kind of changes have they brought to the 787.
But before we jump into the aircraft, let's have a look at the cabin layout. Now here's the twist. IndiGo also offers their new business class called Stretch on this particular aircraft, which is initially Norse's premium economy product. So if you booked economy, you can still get upgraded to their much spacious business class unless you're budgeting, like most IndiGo flyers. So the first few rows are of business class or IndiGo Stretch in a 232 configuration. The remaining 282 seats in a 333 configuration complete the Dreamliner in economy class. I was seated on 10A for today's 4-hour flight to Delhi. Another thing to keep in mind is that the Norse titles on the aircraft have been replaced with the IndiGo titles now on the fuselage as well as on the engines, which look really cool by the way, so you can compare the difference here in order to avoid confusion. Boarding the aircraft was surreal. You expect an A320 and instead you're stepping into a full-blown wide-body with twin aisles, high ceilings and mood lighting. And yes, this Dreamliner still has its original Norse Atlantic interior. That means lie-flat business class seats at the front followed by a very comfortable economy cabin. I was seated in the economy cabin and let me tell you, this felt nothing like standard IndiGo. Spacious legroom, decent seat width and actual seat recline. The seat back had a personal IFE screen, USB charging and a cup holder. This isn't a budget cabin, it's Norse's long-haul economy just wrapped in IndiGo's low-cost branding.
So all in all, it's a pretty okay product. So now one thing which is really irritating about the Dreamliner is that the crew has just dimmed all the windows. So the cabin crew is in control of the windows. Like, why can't I have my window? It's a day flight. It's 5 p.m. right now. Why would you do that? It's so stupid about the Dreamliner.
So what's the deal with this aircraft? IndiGo doesn't own this Dreamliner. It's actually damp-leased from Norse Atlantic Airways, a low-cost, long-haul carrier based in Norway. Damp-leased means the aircraft and crew come from Norse, but the service and branding on board are from IndiGo. So you get IndiGo uniforms and food on a Norse Atlantic Dreamliner. It's like flying IndiGo in a Norwegian disguise.
And guys, one more thing, our aircraft is powered by Rolls-Royce engines, not GEnx engines. They're really rare on the 787, so R1 has the Rolls-Royce engine, so it's going to be much louder, much noisier inside the cabin, I believe.
Takeoff was silky smooth, as expected from a Dreamliner. The engines are quiet, the cabin pressure lower, and the windows electronic dimming, no plastic shades here. The IFE system was active with a decent range of content, movies, shows, but no moving map. Though the IndiGo brand isn't baked into the interface, it was a massive step up from staring at the seat in front of me on a 6C A320. Meal time, and no, you're not getting a hot dish with 3 courses. This was IndiGo after all, and that meant the usual pre-packaged snack box. Mine had a sandwich, a packet of nuts along with cookies, a packaged juice along with a drink of choice. Pretty standard, nothing fancy, but at least something to munch on during the 4-hour flight. And by the way, you can also purchase food on board with this little menu in the in-flight magazine as well as pre-order meals while booking your ticket.
And have you already seen my IndiGo Stretch inaugural flight video? If not, then do check it out as well.
Mid-flight, I explored the cabin, and honestly, this aircraft felt more premium than IndiGo probably intended. Clean lavatories, ambient lighting, and a calm atmosphere thanks to the Dreamliner's quieter cabin and air filtration. If IndiGo ever launches true long-haul flights, this is a pretty great starting point.
Now we have just entered India, so we are over the Indian airspace now. And this marks the end of my Thailand tour. So guys, thank you so much for watching my Thailand tour. If you have watched all 4 videos of mine, including this one of my 4 flights related to Thailand, thank you so much guys for all your support. And so now we are about to descend into Delhi in another few minutes or something. So again guys, it is highly appreciated your support and whatever you do for the channel. It is amazing. It is greatly appreciated, and I would even appreciate it more if you support me on my other platforms such as Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Thank you guys once again, or as they say in Thailand, Kopan Kha. Thank you.
Descent into Delhi was smooth. With the cabin crew preparing us for arrival, the windows brightened automatically, the lights came back on, and there was a subtle excitement. Most passengers knew this was no ordinary IndiGo flight. It really did feel flying a different airline, just painted in blue. So, is IndiGo's Dreamliner worth it? Spacious and quiet cabins, Dreamliner tech and comfort, personal entertainment and USB power, and a unique, rare experience along with the business class cabin. But the food still being basic and not a consistent IndiGo product. It's a hybrid experience, part IndiGo, part Norse, and completely fascinating. If you're lucky enough to find this flight operating, don't miss it. And I think you will be, as IndiGo just announced their new flight from Mumbai to Manchester on their new 787 Dreamliner starting from July 1st, 2025. So the question is, would you fly IndiGo's damp-leased Dreamliner? Share with me in the comments below. Thanks for watching today.